Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Dead Island, and before you guys say anything, you're going to notice right away that the color is off dramatically. Now this is because we had a problem with the HD PVR in which it updated its graphics and updated its drivers, and the drivers did not cooperate with the 360 and the input into the PC, and it messed up all the colors like this. And unfortunately, because of the way I record, I wasn't able to notice it until, well, too late, really. So I have probably about an hour and a half of footage that's going to be like this, and I'm going to attempt to kind of mess with it in the different programs and the software programs that I have to make it a little bit more normal. So hopefully that will make it a little bit better. I do apologize again for it. Unfortunately, how Dead Island works, I can't go back and I can't go back and replay these parts in the game because of the autosave feature, and I can't save from a certain point. So please bear with me. I promise you they will get better, and hopefully you guys, it is more Dead Island. It's just a pink fluffy version of Dead Island at this point. But it does get better. I promise you that it will. The video will fix itself. So we're just kind of traveling with Jin here, going to back to. I can't exactly remember where we're going to. I think we're going to the radio tower or something of that nature to find some of our friends here. Now, as this game goes on, it's interesting, especially when some of the cinematics happen. You really feel like this is a game that you should be playing with more people, and that's something that people have been asking me. Do you recommend that we buy Dead Island? What do you say? And I say that the game is fun. Single player, there's a lot of different things to do.
Someone must have been hiding in that bunker and attracted their attention. I don't like this, but you do what you need to.
So there's a lot of different things you can do for single player, but I wouldn't say that's where this game shines. I would say the game shines with multiplayer. It's something that I would recommend if you have some friends to play this with. It's definitely a game I recommend that you guys get no matter what. If it's strictly single player, it's really dependent on your guys' game type. But I messed up my jump kick there, you guys. I'm not a bouse with my jump kick. But yeah, I would recommend it for single player. There are different games that have come out this year that I would recommend for more strictly single player this year. But it's still a game that I had quite a lot of fun with, and obviously you guys liked, because the amount of comments you guys have left me on my Facebook page, which, by the way, we're so close to 1,000 likes on there, so if you haven't already, go over to my Facebook page and like. We actually might already be there. I haven't quite looked yet today, so, but yeah, we are, you guys have left, do more Dead Island and everything. I put up a poll. What do you guys want to see? Skyrim, Dead Island, or Lord of the Rings War in the North? And poor Lord of the Rings War in the North didn't get much love. But Dead Island was crushing Skyrim, which is impressive because, hey, it's Skyrim. And so that's why I'm doing all these videos. I'm trying to finish this game for you guys so that way we can move on to the next game, which would be Skyrim for me. And that game is going to be fun and epic. I love dragons. What nerd doesn't like dragons? Obviously, I'm a nerd. So I'm looking forward to that a lot, and I know you guys are too. But you guys wanted to see Dead Island first finished, and so that's what I'm doing for you guys. I'm finishing the Dead Island. The Island of the Dead? No, Dead Island sounds better. Oh, there goes our head. All, burnt off. The skin looked almost burnt off there, so I don't know exactly how that happened, but apparently my blade has... I hit it through her head so fast that it started burning. So I want to know what your guys' favorite weapon so far in this game has been. Be it modded weapons, just random, like hammers, swords, guns, single shots. Leave that in the comment section below so you guys can you tell me what your favorite weapon has been. I know I've really enjoyed the blades and that kind of stuff the most. Mostly because I just like the rate which they attack, and I can't quite get down the hammer attacks or the big clunky weapons that he says. arm floating off in mid-space. Yeah, I can't quite get the timing down with that weapon, and really any melee weapon in this game is very much so about timing. Each of them have their own reach, and so you want to make sure that as you're swinging it, you're kind of timing it right when they're right in front of you, or else, you know, they're going to attack you, interrupt your attack, and that kind of stuff. And that's why kicking really becomes a big part of Dead Island, because that's the only attack that can't be interrupted by enemies. So you want to just make sure to spam that kick if you guys find yourself in a position where you're a little bit more trapped. And then, of course, you've got your rage that just owns everything like a boss. And I think I just had enough of it at some point in time. Just like, I don't want to deal with you zombies, I'm gonna go rage-tastic. And then with the longer reach weapons, especially if you have runners, some of the best strategies are to back up, literally back up and swing. It makes timing a little bit easier, and so that's just kind of... So, I hate these thugs. They are easily the most annoying of all the bosses. Well, I said that a little early. There's a new guy that's coming up that almost takes the throne for it. But so these guys are just so annoying because it's so different. Even in my rage mode, they sometimes manage to knock me down. So I'm just like raging still, going to hit him a ton. I haven't really had a rage mode moment that I've been surrounded by thousands of enemies, and that's really got me out. So that's the moment I've been looking for, because it seems like it just, I mean, that mode just owns everything. So it's nice to have. Now you gotta run away because there's a whole, don't pick up boxes. Boxes aren't gonna shield you from a giant explosion. So I was like looking, is there another way in here or something? And then, you know, it was, oh, you have to run away from the explosion. Gotcha. Boom, boom. So the sound of the effect might, or sound of that blast might call in some enemies, but I don't ever end up seeing them. So she's kind of lying, maybe not. But it's probably, you know, obviously just a game mechanic. But it doesn't. You don't have to really hurry. It doesn't really attract zombies. She was JKing, guys. She was LOLing, JKing. You know how that whole thing works. And there is some really creepy guy walking by my apartment right now. Oh my god, I wish you guys could see this guy. He's got like 3 eyes, almost. It's weird. Anyways, enough with the real life stuff. You guys don't really care about the random creepy people walking by my apartment. So you can go up there. There's some locked chests that you guys can pull some items out of. I haven't upgraded to the 3rd lock pick thing yet because there have been other things that I've wanted more. There's our storage chest, Jin. She just likes us putting our stuff in here. And look! Act 3, guys! Be excited! There's a total of 5 acts in the game, so we are, I guess, a little bit more than halfway there, 3/5 of the way there. So we're getting there. We're going to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle! I promise I will never sing again. Yeah, that was singing, in case you didn't catch. Promise I won't do it again.
At least a chance that he's get the fuck off this island, not hike deeper into the goddamn jungle.
This isn't only about what Moen wants, is it, White? You're pushing us there for another reason.
Don't you understand? Each one of you has had contact with these things, and none of you have gotten sick. Your blood could be used to make some sort of antidote to save my wife.
She's still alive?
They gave us something, some medicine. I don't know what it is. It slows down the process, but not forever. The doctors in the lab could use the antibodies in your blood to create some sort of cure. It may be Emily's only chance.
What the fuck? Well, what do we do?
We do what's right. We do the right thing. Pona, you are a police officer. You protected those who couldn't protect themselves. This is your path. Jin, you're more full of compassion than any of us. You know what it's like to lose someone you love. What do you want to do? I don't fucking care.
Well, I do. Time to step up, Logan. You in the game or warming the bench?
Sam B? Yeah, I hear you. We a crew. We hang. All right, then. Let's do this.
Yay, they get to stay together and be all helpful and everything.
Once you find the village, ask around for Moen. The villagers should know him.
I know somebody who might help us. Which is really far from here. We're gonna need to take a car.
Yeah, cars. I always enjoy cars so much because it's so much easier killing zombies in the car. I will never get used to this driving on that side of the car. It's an interesting aspect of the game. I will say that driving in this game is not fun. I don't know if it's meant to be fun. It's challenging. Like, not in a bad way, I guess. I guess not fun is the wrong way to say it, but it's challenging, not not in a bad way. It's just more difficult than other drivings, and it's really just the aspect that you have to drive from, and then that stupid cracked windshield. I swear to God, why can't we just like start the car and crack it out to begin with? Because it's really annoying. But it's just, this driving from here, you can't see everything. It's almost, I guess, more realistic than anything, than, if you're driving from a third-person perspective. But what are you gonna do? So here you have to get out and you have to start clearing the zombies in the riverbed, because obviously the road is blocked and the bridge is collapsed there. Too many people trying to leave at once.
What we got here?
See, I didn't know what she meant, but when she said take care of those, well, you're like, take care of what? Do you want me to move this freaking bus over here? Is that what I need to do? Super Sam B. Arr! I can move buses because I'm a boss. But then I'm like, oh, there are zombies down there. I guess she probably wants me to go take care of them. I guess I can do that. Kill them zombies. Come here, zombie. Oh, you guys want some hugs? No! No hugs! I said no hugs for you. These silly zombies. So I'm trying to find the point in which they're funneling up, so I can just, stand there and attack them. And then this guy goes all ninja on me and goes through my body. Ninja zombie. Oh man, those guys are scary. Ninja zombies? I don't want to kill ninja zombies. Because they're ninjas and they're zombies. And somehow that floater got there. I don't even know where he came from. I don't remember seeing him. But I was gonna deal with these guys first. The little ones. The cute little zombies. So yeah, we'll deal with them first, and then we'll get to the floater because he's easy to deal with. So you attack him in the butt. He doesn't like being hit in the butt, and oh god, I'm just thinking, like, if this zombie wanted a hug, like literally, like that's what he wanted. He didn't want to eat you. He just wanted a hug. Would you give him a hug? Would you give a floater a hug? I don't know. That's a little creepy. Like, he's kind of like ugly and fat and ugly and decayed and stuff. Ugh. What if that was really just what zombies wanted? I mean, it obviously is just what they want, but what they actually just wanted was hugs. Like, how would you treat that? That would be interesting. So that's going to pretty much wrap it up for this episode. Once again, I apologize, you guys, for the graphical problems. They will be fixed down the line, I promise you. But as to that, that's all we have for this episode, so I appreciate you guys watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Look forward to future content to come. And with that, I will catch you guys on the flip side.